you. I love you.
I love you. I love you.
I love you. God bless you.
Erika Kirk has emerged as a prominent figure in the public eye, captivating audiences with her dynamic personality and emotional authenticity. Her rise to fame can be traced back to her early days on social media, where she shared her life experiences and personal struggles, resonating with many who found solace in her vulnerability. However, this openness has not come without its challenges. As her platform grew, so did the scrutiny surrounding her emotional displays. Critics often question the sincerity of her feelings, suggesting that her emotional responses are performative rather than genuine. This ongoing debate has sparked conversations about the nature of authenticity in the digital age, particularly for those in the public sphere. The dichotomy between her past experiences and her present persona creates a compelling narrative that invites viewers to reflect on the complexities of emotional expression. Erika's journey from a relatable individual sharing her story to a figure under constant observation illustrates the pressures that come with fame. The emotional displays that once endeared her to followers are now dissected and analyzed, leading to a broader discussion about the expectations placed on public figures. This scrutiny raises important questions about the authenticity of emotional expression and the impact of public perception on personal identity. As we delve deeper into Erika Kirk's story, we will explore how her past has shaped her present and how the emotional responses that once connected her to her audience are now a source of contention. This exploration not only highlights the challenges faced by individuals in the spotlight, but also encourages viewers to consider their own perceptions of emotional authenticity. In a world where social media amplifies every reaction, the line between genuine emotion and performance becomes increasingly blurred. Erika's experiences serve as a case study for understanding the complexities of emotional vulnerability in a public context. By examining her journey, we can gain insights into the broader implications of emotional expression in the age of social media. The connection between her past struggles and her current emotional displays invites us to reflect on our own experiences with vulnerability and the societal expectations that shape our responses. As we navigate this discussion, we encourage viewers to engage thoughtfully with the content, considering the nuances of emotional authenticity and the impact of public scrutiny. Erika Kirk's story is not just about her rise to fame, it is a reflection of the challenges faced by many who seek to share their truth in a world that often demands perfection. By understanding the complexities of her emotional displays, we can foster a more compassionate dialogue about the nature of vulnerability and the pressures of public life. Join us as we unpack the layers of Erika's public persona, exploring the intersection of emotion, authenticity, and the relentless gaze of public scrutiny. Through this exploration, we hope to inspire a deeper understanding of the human experience and the importance of embracing our emotional truths, regardless of the judgment that may come from others. The resurfaced photo of Erika Kirk alongside Disney star David Henry has sparked significant conversation and intrigue, particularly in the context of her past and the implications it holds for her public persona. This image, which captures a moment from her earlier years, serves as a reminder of her journey and the connections she has forged along the way. The significance of this photo lies not only in its nostalgic value, but also in the way it intertwines Erika's narrative with that of a well-known figure in the entertainment industry. David Henry, recognized for his role in popular Disney shows, represents a world of trained performers who have mastered the art of emotional expression for the camera. This connection raises questions about the authenticity of Erika's emotional displays, especially given the scrutiny she faces as a public figure. Fans have reacted with a mix of nostalgia and curiosity, reflecting on the implications of her association with someone who has been groomed for the spotlight.
Many followers express admiration for Erika's ability to connect with such a prominent figure, while others question whether her emotional responses are influenced by her proximity to trained performers. This dynamic creates a fascinating dialogue about the nature of emotional authenticity in the public eye. As viewers analyze the photo and its context, they may begin to wonder if Erika's emotional expressions are genuine or if they are shaped by the expectations of the entertainment industry. The juxtaposition of her past with a Disney star highlights the complexities of navigating personal authenticity in a world where emotional displays are often scrutinized and dissected. The reactions from fans reveal a broader societal tendency to evaluate emotional authenticity based on associations with established figures. Some may argue that Erika's connection to David Henry enhances her credibility, suggesting that her emotional displays are more valid because they align with the experiences of someone who has successfully navigated the entertainment landscape. Conversely, others may perceive this connection as a potential compromise of her authenticity, leading to skepticism about whether her emotions are truly her own or influenced by the performance culture surrounding her. This discourse underscores the challenges faced by individuals like Erika, who must navigate the fine line between personal expression and public perception. The resurfaced photo serves as a catalyst for deeper reflection on the nature of emotional authenticity, particularly in an age where social media amplifies every interaction. As fans engage with the image and its implications, they are prompted to consider how their perceptions of Erika are shaped by her associations and the narratives constructed around them. Ultimately, the significance of the photo extends beyond a mere snapshot of the past. It invites a critical examination of the complexities of emotional expression in the public sphere. Erika Kirk's journey, intertwined with the world of trained performers, challenges us to rethink our understanding of authenticity and vulnerability. As we explore the implications of this resurfaced photo, we are reminded of the intricate relationship between personal experiences and public perceptions, urging us to approach discussions of emotional authenticity with nuance and empathy. Erika Kirk's background in pageants and media training plays a significant role in shaping her public grieving, influencing both the way she expresses her emotions and how those expressions are perceived by the audience. Pageants are inherently performative, requiring participants to master the art of presentation, poise, and emotional control. Contestants are trained to project confidence and grace, often under intense scrutiny, which can create a complex relationship with genuine emotional expression. For Erika, this foundation in performance may impact her grieving process as she navigates the expectations of her public persona while dealing with personal loss. The nature of performance in pageants emphasizes the importance of maintaining composure even in emotionally charged situations. This training can lead to a tendency to compartmentalize feelings, making it challenging for Erika to fully express her grief in a way that aligns with societal expectations. As she publicly mourns, her emotional displays may be interpreted through the lens of her pageant background, leading some to question their authenticity. Critics may argue that her responses are rehearsed or overly polished, rather than raw and genuine. This scrutiny can create a paradox for Erika as she grapples with the need to honor her feelings while also adhering to the performative standards ingrained in her from a young age. Furthermore, Erika's past experiences in the media spotlight shape her reactions in public settings. Having been trained to navigate the complexities of public perception, she may feel compelled to present a certain image, even when grappling with profound sorrow. This can lead to a conflict between her internal emotional state and the external persona she feels obligated to maintain. In moments of grief, Erika may find herself torn between the desire to be vulnerable and the instinct to uphold the polished image that her background has instilled in her. Societal expectations of grief further complicate Erika's situation. In many cultures, there is a prescribed way to mourn, often characterized by visible displays of sorrow and a period of withdrawal from public life. However, for someone like Erika, who is constantly in the public eye, these expectations can be challenging to navigate. The pressure to conform to societal norms surrounding grief may lead her to feel inadequate or misunderstood if her emotional responses do not align with what others deem appropriate. This disconnect can exacerbate feelings of isolation during an already difficult time, as she may struggle to find a balance between her personal grieving process and the expectations of her audience. As we examine Erika's public grieving through the lens of her pageant background and media training, it becomes clear that her emotional displays are influenced by a complex interplay of performance, personal experience, and societal norms. This multifaceted dynamic invites a deeper understanding of the challenges faced by individuals in the public eye, particularly when navigating the deeply personal experience of loss. Ultimately, Erika's journey highlights the need for empathy and compassion as we recognize that grief is a deeply individual experience that cannot be easily categorized or judged based on external appearances.
The public opinion surrounding Erika Kirk's emotional responses following the passing of Charlie has become increasingly divided, revealing contrasting views on her composure and perceived authenticity. On one hand, many supporters commend Erika for her strength and resilience during such a profoundly difficult time. They see her ability to maintain a level of composure as a testament to her character, interpreting her emotional responses as a reflection of her inner strength. These individuals often emphasize the importance of personal coping mechanisms, suggesting that everyone grieves differently and that Erika's approach is valid, regardless of how it may appear to outsiders. Conversely, critics argue that her emotional displays lack authenticity, perceiving her composure as a facade rather than a genuine expression of grief. This skepticism is fueled by the performative nature of her past experiences in pageants and media training, leading some to question whether her responses are truly heartfelt or merely a carefully curated image designed for public consumption. This dichotomy in public opinion highlights the complexities of emotional expression, particularly in the wake of tragedy, where expectations can clash with personal realities. The role of social media in shaping public perception of Erika's grief cannot be understated. Platforms like Instagram and Twitter allow for immediate and widespread dissemination of opinions, creating an environment where every emotional display is subject to scrutiny and interpretation. Supporters often rally around her, sharing messages of love and encouragement, while critics take to the same platforms to voice their doubts and concerns. This rapid exchange of opinions can amplify the divide, as individuals are quick to form judgments based on snippets of her emotional journey, rather than the entirety of her experience. The immediacy of social media can also lead to a lack of context, with viewers often missing the nuances of her grief. As a result, Erika's emotional responses become fodder for public debate, with each post or video eliciting a range of reactions that can shift dramatically within hours. Additionally, the implications of gender dynamics play a significant role in the criticism Erika faces. Women in the public eye often encounter heightened scrutiny regarding their emotional expressions, with societal expectations dictating how they should grieve. While men may be afforded more leeway in displaying vulnerability, women like Erika are frequently judged for their emotional responses, leading to a double standard that can be both damaging and isolating. Critics may label her as overly emotional or manipulative, while similar displays from male counterparts might be viewed as brave or commendable. This gendered lens complicates the conversation around her grief, as it intertwines with broader societal narratives about femininity and emotional expression. In analyzing the divided public opinion on Erika's emotional responses, it becomes clear that her experience is shaped by a confluence of factors, including societal expectations, the influence of social media, and the dynamics of gender. As we navigate this complex landscape, it is essential to approach discussions of grief with empathy and understanding, recognizing that each individual's journey is unique and deserving of respect. Ultimately, Erika's story serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by those in the public eye, particularly when grappling with the deeply personal experience of loss amidst a sea of public opinion.
Erika Kirk's media training has significantly influenced her public appearances and emotional expressions, contributing to the polished persona she presents to the world. This training, often designed to help individuals navigate the complexities of public life, equips them with the skills necessary to communicate effectively, manage their image, and maintain composure under pressure. For Erika, this foundation has allowed her to project confidence and poise, even in emotionally charged situations. The polished nature of her public persona can be attributed to the techniques she has learned, which include controlling body language, modulating vocal tone, and crafting thoughtful responses to questions. These skills enable her to navigate interviews and public appearances with a level of finesse that many admire. However, this polished exterior raises questions about the authenticity of her emotional expressions. Media training often emphasizes the importance of maintaining a certain image, which can lead to the development of learned behaviors in emotional responses. Erika may find herself instinctively relying on these techniques when faced with grief or vulnerability, potentially resulting in emotional displays that feel rehearsed or overly controlled. This learned behavior can create a disconnect between her internal emotional state and the external persona she presents, leading some observers to question the genuineness of her feelings. Critics may argue that her emotional responses are influenced more by her training than by authentic grief, suggesting that her polished demeanor detracts from the rawness typically associated with mourning. The reactions to Erika's emotional displays in various public settings further illustrate the complexities of her situation. In some instances, audiences respond positively, praising her for her strength and ability to articulate her feelings in a public forum. Supporters often highlight the importance of vulnerability and emotional expression, viewing her displays as a courageous act of sharing her grief with others. However, in other contexts, her emotional expressions are met with skepticism. Detractors may interpret her responses as overly rehearsed or insincere, leading to a perception that she is performing rather than genuinely grieving. This dichotomy in reactions underscores the challenges faced by individuals like Erika, who must navigate the fine line between authenticity and the expectations of a polished public persona. The impact of social media amplifies these reactions, as audiences are quick to share their opinions and interpretations of her emotional displays. In an age where every moment is captured and scrutinized, Erika's public appearances become a focal point for debate, with viewers dissecting her expressions and questioning their sincerity. This environment can create additional pressure for her to conform to societal expectations of grief, further complicating her emotional responses. As we investigate the influence of media training on Erika's public appearances and emotional expressions, it becomes evident that her journey is shaped by a complex interplay of learned behaviors, societal expectations, and public perception. While her training has equipped her with valuable skills for navigating the public eye, it also raises important questions about the authenticity of her emotional expressions. Ultimately, Erika's experience serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by those in the spotlight, particularly when grappling with deeply personal emotions in a world that often demands perfection. Understanding the nuances of her situation invites a more compassionate dialogue about the nature of grief and the pressures of maintaining a public persona.
Erika Kirk's social media presence plays a pivotal role in shaping public perception and engagement, significantly amplifying her visibility and influence in today's digital landscape. Platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok allow her to connect directly with her audience, fostering a sense of intimacy and immediacy that traditional media cannot replicate. This direct line of communication enables Erika to share her experiences, thoughts, and emotions in real time, cultivating a community of followers who feel personally invested in her journey. The immediacy of social media also allows her to respond to events as they unfold, further enhancing her relevance and influence. However, this visibility comes with its own set of challenges, as every post is subject to public scrutiny and interpretation. The content of Erika's posts varies widely, ranging from personal reflections on her life and emotional struggles to curated images that showcase her polished public persona. This blend of content serves to humanize her, allowing followers to see both her vulnerabilities and her strengths. For instance, posts that delve into her grief following Charlie's passing resonate deeply with her audience, eliciting empathy and support. Conversely, more polished posts that highlight her achievements or public appearances may provoke mixed reactions, with some followers praising her success, while others question the authenticity of her emotional expressions. The reactions to her content can be polarizing, reflecting the complexities of public engagement in the digital age. Supporters often rally around her, offering words of encouragement and sharing their own experiences, which fosters a sense of community and solidarity. However, critics may seize upon certain posts to voice skepticism, questioning whether her emotional displays are genuine or merely a performance crafted for public consumption. This dynamic creates a feedback loop where Erika's emotional expressions are continuously evaluated and interpreted, influencing how she navigates her online presence. The balance between personal expression and public performance is a delicate one for Erika. While social media provides a platform for her to share her authentic self, it also demands a level of curation that can complicate her emotional authenticity. The pressure to maintain a certain image can lead to a conflict between her desire to be vulnerable and the instinct to uphold a polished public persona. This tension is particularly evident in her posts about grief, where the line between genuine emotion and performative expression can become blurred. Followers may grapple with the authenticity of her emotional displays, leading to a complex interplay of support and skepticism. As Erika navigates this landscape, she must continually assess how much of her personal life she is willing to share, while considering the potential repercussions of her openness. Ultimately, Erika Kirk's social media presence serves as a powerful tool for shaping public perception and engagement, allowing her to connect with her audience in meaningful ways. However, this visibility also comes with challenges, as she must balance personal expression with the expectations of a public persona. The reactions to her content reflect broader societal conversations about authenticity, vulnerability, and the complexities of emotional expression in the digital age. As we explore Erika's journey through social media, we gain insights into the intricate relationship between personal experiences and public perception, highlighting the need for empathy and understanding in a world that often demands perfection.
The public fallout from Candace Owens' comments regarding Erika Kirk's emotional displays has sparked significant discussion within their shared political circle, highlighting the complexities of navigating personal expression in a highly scrutinized environment. Owens, a prominent conservative commentator known for her outspoken views, criticized Erika's emotional responses, suggesting that they were performative rather than genuine. This critique carries weight not only because of Owens' influence, but also due to the context in which it was delivered. Both women operate within a political landscape that often emphasizes strength and resilience, particularly for female figures.
Owen's comments serve as a stark reminder of the expectations placed on women in the public eye, especially those who align with conservative values. The significance of this critique lies in its potential to fracture the support base that Erika has cultivated. As a public figure, Erika has garnered a following that appreciates her vulnerability and emotional honesty. However, Owen's remarks introduce an element of internal dissent, prompting followers to reevaluate their perceptions of Erika's authenticity. This dissent can create a rift among supporters, as some may align with Owen's perspective, questioning whether Erika's emotional displays are a genuine reflection of her grief or a calculated performance designed to elicit sympathy. The implications of this internal dissent on Erika's public image are profound. As her emotional responses come under scrutiny from a fellow conservative figure, Erika may find herself navigating a precarious landscape where her authenticity is called into question. This can lead to a sense of isolation as she grapples with the need to maintain her public persona while also processing her grief. The pressure to conform to the expectations of her political circle can exacerbate feelings of vulnerability, making it challenging for her to express her emotions freely without fear of judgment. Furthermore, Owen's critique contributes to the ongoing debate about Erika's authenticity, particularly in the context of emotional expression. In a society that often demands emotional transparency, the question of what constitutes genuine grief becomes increasingly complex. Critics may argue that Erika's background in media training and pageants has conditioned her to present a polished image, leading to skepticism about the sincerity of her emotional displays. Owen's comments amplify this narrative, suggesting that Erika's responses may be more about performance than authentic emotion. This ongoing debate raises important questions about the nature of vulnerability in the public sphere. For Erika, the challenge lies in reconciling her desire to be open and honest about her grief with the expectations of her political community. The fallout from Owen's critique serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between personal expression and public perception, particularly for women in the spotlight. As Erika navigates this complex landscape, she must confront the realities of being a public figure whose emotional responses are subject to scrutiny and interpretation. Ultimately, the public fallout from Candace Owens' comments underscores the challenges faced by individuals like Erika, who must navigate the intersection of personal grief and public expectation. The implications of internal dissent within her political circle highlight the need for empathy and understanding as the conversation surrounding authenticity continues to evolve. As we examine the impact of this critique, we are reminded of the complexities of emotional expression in a world that often demands perfection, urging us to approach discussions of vulnerability with nuance and compassion. In examining Erika Kirk's public persona, it becomes evident that her situation is marked by a complex interplay of grief and performance, particularly in the wake of her recent loss. As a public figure, Erika has cultivated an image that blends vulnerability with strength, sharing her emotional journey with her audience. However, this openness has also subjected her to intense scrutiny as observers grapple with the authenticity of her emotional displays. The duality of her experience highlights the challenges faced by individuals in the public eye, where personal grief is often intertwined with the expectations of a polished public persona. Erika's background in media training and pageants has equipped her with skills that enhance her visibility but also complicate her emotional expressions. While many supporters appreciate her willingness to share her struggles, critics question whether her responses are genuine or merely a performance crafted for public consumption. This ongoing debate about authenticity raises important questions about how we perceive public figures in moments of vulnerability.
The reactions to Erika's emotional displays reveal a broader societal tendency to evaluate grief through a lens of skepticism, particularly for women who are expected to balance emotional expression with composure. As viewers reflect on Erika's situation, it is crucial to consider the complexities of public grief and the pressures that come with being in the spotlight. The scrutiny she faces serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between personal expression and public performance, urging us to approach discussions about emotional authenticity with empathy and understanding. In a world where social media amplifies every reaction, the line between genuine emotion and performative expression can become blurred, making it essential for audiences to engage thoughtfully with the narratives presented by public figures. As we conclude our exploration of Erika Kirk's public persona and the scrutiny she faces, we invite viewers to reflect on their perceptions of public figures in grief. How do societal expectations shape our understanding of emotional authenticity? What role does media training play in influencing the way emotions are expressed in public? These questions encourage a deeper examination of the complexities surrounding grief and vulnerability in the public sphere. We also encourage you to engage with this conversation by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights are invaluable as we navigate these important discussions together. By fostering a dialogue around the challenges faced by individuals like Erika, we can cultivate a more compassionate understanding of the human experience, particularly in times of loss. Thank you for joining us in this exploration, and we look forward to hearing your perspectives on this nuanced topic. Together, let's continue to reflect on the intersection of public life and personal grief, recognizing the humanity that lies beneath the surface of public personas.